Today I'll be showing you guys how to fortify the Olympia military base on the map Washington. This will not be a full fortification, but it'll be useful enough to stop other people from even wanting to visit the base. So let's get right to it. Alright, the first step is kill all the zombies. Or at least the zombies that are going to be biting you. So I'm using a melee weapon for this so I don't waste all my ammo. Makeshift bat, looks pretty cool. Alright, now that all the zombies in the area that I want to start building at are cleared, I can start building. So I decided to use pine barricades for this. So what I will do is place them, let's see here. Here we can go from the outside. Do it on the road, just make a little wall. Just do it, hold down the right click button and turn it around. And don't worry, this isn't going to be the only barricades that we're going to have, because this would not be very useful. This wouldn't defend a whole lot. So don't worry about that. I know you guys sure do get on me for my survival tactics, so I know I want to make it good for you guys. So first we're going to do that to block off any people from easily entering. If they want to enter, they'd either have to upgrade their jump skill or have a vehicle / buildable. So the next step what we're going to do is we're going to take our metal doors, which we have a ton of. I know this is kind of silly, but we're just kind of doing this, but it's just how to fortify it, whether it be in creative or survival. So we're going to take our metal doors. You can use vault doors for this too. And you're just going to place them on all these buildings, because this is where all the main loot spawns. These, I'm going to do it with those buildings too. The towers are alright, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with those later, but for now, these, I'm sorry, I don't know how to talk. These buildings are where the majority of loot spawns and where people can really get a lot of good gear. So we're going to block all these off so people, when they come in here, they can't get it. Alright guys, now that I've placed the doors in all these buildings, I will now place these pine fortifications. You can also place some other building type materials, but I really just prefer these because they're pretty cheap. And I know, so a lot of people hate putting wood structures down, especially they just hate wood structures, and I'm kind of against that, because if you still need to break down wood structures, you still need good explosives or high cat ammo. You can't take it down with melee weapons or anything else like that. With frag grenades, which can be found, it's very difficult. You need to put a lot of time and effort into even destroying wood. And I kind of like how Nelson really buffed the building part of this game, so I just wanted to say that to you guys, that wood isn't that bad and you guys should really reconsider it. So let's just finish off blocking these two buildings. Alright guys, now that all these buildings are blocked off and people have no easy access to it, we are going to put some claim flags around this place. Now, I'm going to see here how many we need, so I will go in cinema mode so we are able to properly see. Okay, so the funny thing about cinema mode, if you hit, so go back to H, if you hit FN F2, you can see your character move. It follows along with it, and then if you go back, hit FN F3, you can move without your camera moving. So I think this is more useful. So if we place it, let's try to get down here so we can get that corner. I think we'll sacrifice that little itty bitty corner. So let's just back up a little bit, place it right there, so that covers quite a bit of area. Now if we walk over here, I know this isn't perfect, and it doesn't have to be perfect because it's just a huge base, and this is for people who want to have a lot of people on a group and are active with the whole server thing, and are active with playing this base because this takes a lot to upkeep. So now the next step is these towers. So let's run up to one of those. Alright, so we're up here. I haven't looted anything. Let's just see what the loot is. Military top. GPS, I'll just take that. So it isn't that fantastic of loot. And it kind of be a hassle to block off because you'd have to place a doorway in the door for you to easily access, for you to be able to for it to be easily accessible up there. Oh my gosh. So I'm not gonna leave these towers. I'll leave alone. People can use them, but the clan flags do have them covered. So if people they want to run up there and try to snipe you, you'll still be able to build up there, and they won't be able to build anything. So you'll still have the upper hand. Alright, so let's get to the last part of the video. So one more thing I forgot is these gas tanks. These gas tanks are very important for this base because a lot of people come here just for the gas tanks. If they see they're blocked off, they're not going to want to bother. So let's block these off with just some nice maple plates. These work just fine. You can salvage them if you want just to get the gas thing just real quick. Whoops, that's not good. It takes a little bit longer to salvage when you're not admin. I'm just doing this on single player just so you guys know, letting you guys know. Also, comment below your thoughts on my new profile picture. I kind of made it recently, and I don't know, I just wasn't really feeling the old one. So I just wanted to make a new one, so I want to hear your thoughts on it. Anyways, let's finish this up. Good thing I know the ID. Whoops. There we go. This might get a little messy, but it's alright. This base ain't meant to be perfect. Alright. Another step we have to do is these claim flags. If people see these, they're going to want to go for them immediately. So our plan for these are, we're going to disguise them. So let's see here. The plan here is kind of silly, but we are going to actually put crates around them. I'm not even kidding. People, when they just, now they might loot the pile of crates, but they don't need to blow up anything because it's just a pile of crates. So let's see here, let's get it just right. Boom. Look at that. Look at it, just looks like a pile of crates. No one knows, no one will think anything more of it. You cannot see it. I'll go into sim mode to show you. Nothing. You literally have to break like one or two of those crates to be able to see it. So I think that is, you see a little bit right there. So place another one just so you guys don't freak out. There we go. And we'll do this to all of them, and I'll get right back with you. Alright guys, last but not least, we are going to need a way in and out of the base for vehicles. And so the point of this is we're just going to take maple plates or pine plates or whatever and just make a ramp and salvage it. Now this, I've done this many ways, and this is by far the easiest way to do it. When you're outside you just do it, when you're inside you do it. And I just think it's the best, and you can just salvage it at the end and whatever. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy the video. It's kind of meant to be a little bit more funny and stuff, or not funny, but not as serious. I'm not going super in depth with this stuff. It's just kind of an informative guide for you guys because I know a lot of you guys want to settle down on a base and don't know how to get a lot of loot, and this is a great way to do it because if you just gather up a little bit of materials and some time, you guys can fortify this place and literally just farm the loot in here. Just get all this loot every single time. You can get a ton of military weapons, everything. You can go on airdrop runs. This military base is insane for loot, and so you guys just need to, if you really want to secure it, you can do that. Now if you guys want more videos like this, these kind of how-tos for different unturned stuff, definitely leave a comment down below, and if you have any suggestions or any questions to me, leave the comments down below. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.